What's going on, guys? This is Berz here to talk to you today about the Drago Gear shoulder bag. Has some highs, has some lows. It's on the market here and it's competing with Maxpedition and their shoulder bags. And I definitely think it fills a void for the people who can't afford the very expensive stuff, which is Maxpedition. And I think it's made very well. The one thing I use it for is a camera bag. I really like it in that configuration. I can just grab it and throw it on here. I got all my cameras in here, my batteries, and all the gear for camera making except for the tripod. I just jam them in here. And let's take a closer look at this. Now in the front here you have these pockets. You have one on the bottom here. This is where I kind of carry some small stuff like I have batteries and such. It has some Velcro here to where you can expand this out and just make it one if you want. And then you flip up here to this next pocket and you have some elastic where you can put some stuff in here and have it retained. You have a nice big pocket here. I have a flashlight in there, as you can see. I have a multi-tool down here. Example being, you can put your multi-tool in here and put it down there and have it secured in there. You also have this on the outside here, and that has a nice little hook here. If you want to put like your keys or something, you can go ahead and do that. Move up to the top here, you have some hook and loop where you can put patches or whatever. You have this bungee cord here, which is cool because I put a schmal in there. Like I'll roll it up and put it underneath here, and then I'll tighten it down, and that schmal is not going to go anywhere. You also have a nice little, on the inside here, a nice little hole. You can put some stuff in there if you want as well. Now we moved at the top here, you have another pouch, another little pocket where you can put stuff. This is on the outside. This has some vinyl on it, so it's somewhat waterproof. But you have another pocket here. You have some elastic loop pockets that actually fit my batteries very well. And then, like I said, you have just a big pocket there to begin with. Then when you move to the inside here, let's move to the side, you have a nice little water bottle, nice little Nalgene size water bottle container, mesh on the bottom, drawstring. Move to the inside here, you have a contained pocket on the back, right here. And then you have a nice deep cavity. I have a camera in here right now, but you have a nice deep cavity down there, and this is, it seems as though it's somewhat waterproofed on the inside. When you flip to the lid, you have a zipper there where you have some more capacity to put some stuff. You have some elastic loops here as well. On the back here, you have, which this is the side that actually goes against your body, you have a zipper which opens up to this nice big pouch here where you can put a gun. You have a Velcro here where you can put a holster. Just as an example here, you can go ahead and see that a Glock 19 fits in there rather well. A 1911 fits in there fine, so that'll give you a little bit of a range of what will fit in there. One thing I like to see them do, and all companies do with their pockets, for which you'd put a holster or whatever, is at the bottom put like a tether or like a ring of some sort to where you could hook it onto like a Raven Vanguard 2 holster, the trigger guard holster. That way you could put it in here and tether it, and then when you go to grab it out, it'd pop off and you're ready to go. So that's one improvement I like to see. The zippers aren't super good. They get the job done, but do they hang up every once in a while? Yes. Do they get in the way of each other with the design? Absolutely, especially this one right here. You'll flip this down, that'll be in the way. You have to get that out of the way before you zipper it. Is that nitpicking? I don't know. You be the judge of that. You can go ahead and adjust it rather well. You have lots of different stuff here where you can adjust it. It has this rubbery type material on the side. It works all right. You don't have any problems with it not gripping you on the sides. You have them right here as well. And on the back, you also have another little pocket where you could also put, a gun or something else if you wanted to as well. And this is another example. That's a Glock 19. You could possibly get away with a 1911, but you have to really work on getting it in there. But for a Glock 19, as you can see, it fits perfect. One improvement I like to see is maybe a little bit less, maybe like a 550 or a 500 D Cordura use, so it's a little bit lighter. It is a little bit on the heavy side when it comes to the pack itself. I do like these, but I think they could replace that with neoprene, and I think that would definitely be a little upgrade. Not sure how the cost difference is. As far as the construction goes, it's made in China. The construction is relatively good. The stitching is good. We're not looking at, top of the line stuff, but that's also the price point you're looking at. This is definitely going to compete with Condor stuff. I would buy this over Condor stuff just on the sheer fact that it is made a little bit better than a Condor. that you would find. There's a little bit more innovation involved than what you would see on a Condor. You have the nice little, padding here. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that Condor's starting to get into, but this bag definitely is built better than Condor stuff, which I do have Condor stuff. Overall, I do like this bag. I wish they would do a little bit more with, maybe taking away some stuff. Companies sometimes can get into the business of trying to do everything. I mean, you have on this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You probably have like way too many pouches on here. I could definitely do it with less. I think you kind of get away from what you're trying to do in a bag when you start throwing on a lot of different pouches. I think pouches in certain areas are good, but when you start throwing on a pouch here, a pouch there, just to kind of make it look like it's better than the other person, like this does kind of say that to me when I look at this. I think that kind of says, I don't think you need all those pouches, is what I think. You do have Molly, PALS webbing all around. I think that's definitely a good feature. That at least allows the user to, customize it to the way they want. Maybe something they could do is maybe get rid of these front pouches and just put PALS on the front. That's something that would work because, you have these up top here, you have plenty of pouches here, and inside here, then allow the user to configure the front and make it a little bit slicker. Just an idea, but I do like it. It works rather well. This is my camera bag. I love this as a camera bag. And, you can just throw a gun in the back there and rock and roll. So they have different colors available, and if you're looking for something and you don't mind buying something that's Chinese made, go ahead and take a look at this. I think it definitely is on line with Condor, and in some aspects a little bit better. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you have shoulder bags of your own, or if you know Drago gear, go ahead and put it down there in the comments section. And until next time, later. Today, about the Drago gear shoulder bag. I really like this bag. Definitely has some highs and definitely has some lows, and we'll get to them a little bit lower. It's a little bit lower. You can't get any lower.